What is up, everybody? So I just did a tag video, and I have a bunch of stuff I picked up, so I figured I'd knock out a pickup video. I'll probably do it separate, so I don't do a fucking 30-minute video like I usually do. And maybe go a little faster this time, instead of rambling. So anyways, I know I don't show movies, really, anymore, but I got a lot of DVDs and some Blu-rays lately, so whether you care or don't care, I'm going to show them. I ended up grabbing, based on a recommend. My coworker was telling me about this movie, and it was cheap as hell on Amazon, so I picked it up, and that's Night Patrol. This is a double feature one with The Wrong Guys, which I've never seen. But Night Patrol is basically like an 80s comedy that they made in the wake of like Police Academy, based on that movie's popularity, and it's just ridiculous. It's funny, but I don't know. You'd have to see it. It's just like kind of terribly made and just ridiculous. So I also got stuff. I don't know. I'll just say where I got it when I show it. I picked this up at Goodwill for a few bucks, and that's The Slums of Beverly Hills. I haven't seen this movie in forever, but I remember I enjoyed it, so I figured I'd grab it because it's just a movie I didn't really expect to find that day, so happy to grab that. Also, at a Goodwill, I got Natural Born Killers, which I actually didn't have, which was surprising, and yeah, glad to finally grab that. At Goodwill, I also picked up this martial arts movie, Fist of the White Lotus. This just DVD looks like it's probably like terrible fucking quality, but it was cheap, and I love martial arts movies, so I'll grab whichever ones I find for cheap, and happy to get that. I also got a couple movies for Chad Bailey, some quality films from the great Jackie Chan, but that'll be in his pickup video about what he got whenever he does a video for that package I sent him. And then I also got this the same day at Goodwill. Really happy to find this. Haven't seen this movie in a long time, but I just remember it was crazy. And that is Cube, like a thriller, I don't know, thriller horror, I don't fucking know. It's a bunch of people trapped in this huge-ass fucking cube of different rooms, and a bunch of crazy shit happens. So very, very happy to get that. I have to watch that soon. And this I just picked up for shits and giggles. Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Not like I'm like super fan. I've seen every one of his movies, but fucking Bloodsport was the shit. So I don't know if I've seen Kickboxer. Maybe a really long time ago, but it was a couple bucks, and I just want to see Jean-Claude Van Damme fucking whoop some ass. So happy to get that. I got this at a Salvation Army. It is a anime that I've never heard of. It was a few bucks, and that is Mawaru Penguin Drum. Penguin Drum? I don't fucking know. This is a bootleg copy, but it's like a whole series of some fucking anime, and I wasn't gonna leave it for a couple dollars because I never see anime at the thrift store. So happy to get that. We'll see if it's good. Maybe not, but who knows. And then, oh damn, some of the shit was sold, I don't remember. This was at like a garage sale in a parking lot at a Family Video, which is like a rental store. I don't know if it's like totally nationwide. I know it's in other states, but I don't know. Like, I don't know how big of a chain it is. But the couple around me, at a different one, they had a garage sale thing in the parking lot. A bunch of people set up tables, and then a different one was doing it, like a month later. And at this one, I found some DVDs. I don't think I found any games that day, but these are only like $1 or something, $2 a piece, $1 something a piece. Yeah, because he threw one of these in for free. He threw in Secret Life of Walter Mitty for free, because he said that I was picking good movies, so he let me have a free one, I guess. Haven't seen this yet. It looks semi-interesting. I also picked up Strangers with Candy. Have not seen this movie yet. I used to watch the TV show. Amy Sedaris is fucking hilarious in this, and yeah, Stephen Colbert is in this too, so if you've never seen the show, watch it. It's it's ridiculous. I just love these kind of ridiculous comedies. Like, it was on Comedy Central, and like just crazy character comedy, like this and like Reno 911. I just really enjoy shows like that. I also picked up what I guess is considered to be a pretty classic comedy, but I haven't actually seen it. So I Married an Axe Murderer. Mike Myers back in his heyday, before he got terrible like Eddie Murphy is now. So happy to get this. Haven't watched that either. I don't have fucking time to watch movies. I just buy them and don't watch them. I also picked up a steelbook version of Boondock Saints on DVD. I don't think I had this. I'm not sure. I've got a shit ton of DVDs, and I never sell them, so I just have like a ridiculous amount. But it was a steelbook version, so I was like, fuck yeah, I'll pick that up. And Boondock Saints is sweet, so happy to grab that. Haven't seen the second one yet, though. I should probably watch that. Make some time for all the 8 million movies I want to watch I haven't seen. And then I grabbed this too, which I guess he considered as one DVD, the Crow box set. I've never seen any of the Crow movies. I started watching the first Crow, but I think I had to stop for some reason. So I was like, fuck it, I'll pick them up. Don't know if the second one and the third one are any good, but I hear the first one's pretty good. And, you know, it's Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son, so maybe he's as sweet as his dad is. So happy to grab that. Oh, damn, this is a lot of DVD talk. Sorry that it's been like 5 minutes of this. So this is the last DVD stuff I got. I was helping my uncle do some stuff in his basement because he's trying to redo it because they had like a flood, and he gave me these. He's just like, hey, I got something for you, and he gave me his Robotech DVDs. It's the entire series, DVD volumes 1 through 14, and I've only ever seen Robotech because of him. He had all the VHS tapes, and I watched them a little bit when I was a kid, so awesome to get those. I was reading on it, and I know it's like a combination of like 3 anime, like Macross, and then some Macross something else, and that some people are peeved about how they like butchered these 3 animes and put them all together. But what the fuck do I know, you know? I don't watch those other ones, so I'll watch that and decide if it's good or not. So, and then actually I lied. Here's 2 more movies. I picked these up for my son. They were like $13 a piece, which is like a good price for these. And that is 2 Studio Ghibli movies, and that is Ponyo and My Neighbor Totoro. We were watching Ghibli movies like, I can't think of the word, just like sequentially, and like when they were released, starting from the earliest to, you know, the newest. And we got through like 5 of them. We watched what is it, Nausicaa, Castle in the Sky. God, I can't even remember. It was a while ago. I borrowed them from the internet, and we watched Howl's Moving Castle as well. Not sure, not all those movies are really appropriate for him, but I knew these ones were age appropriate because, you know, he's basically 3 now. He'll be 3 in a couple months, and he really, really enjoys these, which is awesome. You know, like a lot of kids' movies kind of suck, and he watches some questionable movies, but I'm trying to steer him towards some better ones. You know, he can watch what he wants to watch, but he really enjoyed these, so I'm really happy. I'd like to start a little Studio Ghibli collection for him, so happy to get those. Alright, now to the games. Not too many games in this one. I'm going to do a separate episode for the rest of the shit I have. But thanks for sticking through that DVD talk. If you did stick through it, I did end up picking up a new system. Probably should not have picked this up, but it was a good deal. It's just at Target, they were having a good deal. It kind of combined with the buy 2 get 1 free they were doing, and you got like a free game with the system, and just it ended up being really good. Probably better than it, well, not probably, just as good or better than what I would have been able to get on Black Friday. Not like I fucking need this, but I got the go ahead, so I picked it up, and that is a Xbox One. I got the holiday bundle with the Terabyte system. It comes with Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Rare Replay, and Ori. I don't care too much about Gears of War, but I wanted a Terabyte system, and the other ones that I could have gotten were like Madden or FIFA bundle. I guess I could have waited a couple days and got the Tomb Raider or Fallout bundle, but I just picked this one up because I wanted Rare Replay and Ori. So, yeah, really good deal on that. I haven't been able to play too much of it because Fallout 4 came out a couple days later, and that's what I've been playing the most. I guess since I just said I got that, I can show it right now. I picked up Fallout 4. Been playing this game since it came out, and it's a ton of fun. I have some issues with it, but then again, it's Bethesda, so there's always going to be issues. As you can see, I also got these like baggies for some of my games. I decided to put some of my games in these baggies to keep them nice and clean for forever. So I'm happy to do that for the looks of the case. So anyways, I got Fallout 4. I got an Xbox One. Well, with an Xbox One, I had to get some games. Even though it came with games, I had to get more games because I'm a fucking hoarder. And not like I can afford it anyways. So anyways, it came with Gears of War, Rare Replay, like I said. Both of these are on disc. They're in the same case. Actually stacked on top of each other, which kind of sucks. But both physical, which is awesome. Ori's a download code. And actually, funny thing about that, so I got this Xbox One, and I had a birthday party to go to that day for the old lady's friend, her son's 3rd birthday. So we took my son over there, you know. So I started having this set up, the system set up, you know, did the update and everything. So when I came home, you know, I could, you know, screw around with the system or whatever. So I do all that, I come home, it's all set up, I take my Ori code, I download the game, start downloading it, and I go to put the Rare Replay disc in the system, and it won't fucking go in. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like trying to put it in, I'm like, it shouldn't be this hard to put a disc in a system. It was like it was just hitting, like, something. So I kind of angled it, and, like, it kind of would go in if it was, like, angled upwards, and I was like, this isn't fucking right, like... I've never used an Xbox One before, not like I know, but I know how a fucking disc should go in a system, and that wasn't the right way it should be going in a system. So I look at the system, and the slit where you put the disc in, it's just like the disc drive was like tilted, and like I was like, this is fucked up. So I went back up to Target, returned it, and the one I have now is perfect. You know, the disc tray is where it should be, and it works. So I already downloaded the Ori code, so it was already tied to my Xbox Live account, so I ended up getting a new code with the new system, and I gave that to Sporadic Spacebar because he didn't have it yet. So that was just a stupid thing with the system, which wasn't a big deal because Target was super cool about it, and they just replaced it, you know. But anyways, that's my Xbox One story. The other games I got were Dead Rising 3. This is like $9 at Best Buy. I didn't get the Apocalypse Edition just because I don't get to like DLC stuff like very often. Like if I just have the base game, that's fine for me. And I really wanted to play this, and there was a difference of like, you know, do I want to pay like 20 something bucks or I want to pay $9? I want to pay $9, so I grabbed that. I also picked up at a pawn shop for $10 State of Decay. Chad Bailey said this was a cool game. I know it's like a survival, like an open world, like zombie game, and it's very like, I don't know. I guess it's just very tense. Resources aren't very abundant, and you just got to make good use of what you're doing. So, $10, that's a hell of a price on that game. So, had to pick that up. I also grabbed doing a buy two get one free with a renewal coupon I had at GameStop. Sunset Overdrive. Yeah, so this ended up being like what, $12 or something. So happy to get this. Haven't played it yet. I haven't really played any of these games yet. I'll get to them eventually after Fallout. I'm kind of just setting myself up for the winter because Christmas is coming up. There's just a lot of stuff going on around here. So we kind of got to lock down on the funds and get through the new year. So kind of, I guess, bulking up for Christmas and the winter, and then I'm just gonna fucking play this shit. So yeah, I might not make another pickup video for a while after this. So anyways, the last one I got, Rise of the Tomb Raider. It comes with this, I got it from Best Buy. It comes with this cool pop-up sleeve that goes over it. They had to mail that separately, because usually it just comes like that. But haven't gotten to this yet, obviously. This is going to be the next game I play, because I'm really pumped to play it. I loved the first Tomb Raider, so very, very excited to get into this one. Yeah, so those are all the Xbox One games I have so far. Very happy to get the system. You know, sometimes we do things we probably shouldn't do, but, you know, the lady gave me the permission, and I kind of just went with it. So, I'll just have to be a good boy for a while and, you know, take care of business. So, and if need be, I can, you know, sell some stuff I don't play to pay for it. So, you know, whatever. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. Thanks guys for watching, and hey, this video wasn't 30 minutes, so that's good, right? Later.